It has been a very, very long time since I had last recorded a session of Dark Souls 3. Welcome back, everybody. It is I, SCross 1290, bringing you back some more Dark Souls 3. In the last session, we made it to the undead settlement and have completed the undead settlement all the way through. That is actually a lie. There's a lot more stuff we could do in the undead settlement. And in this session, we have a lot of work to do. And there's also a lot of explaining to do because, as you could see, I have my helmet on. Why do I have my helmet on? Well, a lot of stuff has happened between the last session and this session. For starters, I have 100% Platinum Trophy Dark Souls 3. That was a fun time. And I have also made a new character for this Let's Play. I know I have done that already once, and I'll explain to you why I made another character for this Let's Play. I lost our last character. I lost her file, it got deleted, and I was very, very heartbroken. One of the delays why I didn't resume Dark Souls 3 is because I lost that character. And I just lost all hope on ever recording Dark Souls ever again. Until recently, where I wanted to make more videos. And here we are. So, a few other changes that have happened since the last session is that I am using a new sword. I am using an Astora sword. But it has come to my attention that I never showed y'all how to get the Astora sword. So that's what we're gonna do real quick. I'm gonna show you how to get the Astora sword. And let me tell you, this is the first time I have ever decided to use the Astora sword. And it is quite a nice weapon. So before we begin anything, I would recommend you skip ahead a little bit. I'm gonna put an annotation to skip to where we actually start doing stuff. If you're not interested in learning the location of the Astora sword, because you probably already have it. But for the people who do not know or would like to know, and watch me get killed by this knight, from the tower on the wall bonfire, you are to head out here where this pus of man is located at. And completely ignore everything. Or you can fight everything if you want to, it's your choice. I'm going to ignore everything because there's nothing really for me here. From the pus of man, you come down here and you make your way to the Essus shard that you find in this area. Lure out the spear knight, because he's being an asshole and blocking our path through. Get hit by him a few times, and when you finally dodge him, head over here, and if you remember, there was some green blossoms right here, and wow, that box just exploded. I just touched it and it exploded. From that box, you're going to need to, or from the green blossom, you're going to need to roll behind these barrels and fall down here, and there's a treasure chest right here, and when you open this chest, you will get the Astora sword. And the Astora sword is actually a very, very, very amazing weapon. This is the first time I have ever used the Astora sword. Like, actually use it. And any other character I have made, I would always use a broadsword or something of that nature. I have never really bothered trying to use a sword, but oh boy. If you get this sword, and you get the faith requirements, which is 12. It's not that bad. And you go over here to this dude, and you let him infuse this Astora sword into raw. Look at that physical power. 198 only at +2. That is very, very powerful this early in the game. Very powerful this early in the game. In fact, it's so powerful that I actually started one-shotting enemies for a good majority of the time. It's quite amazing. So now that we got that out of the way, it's time for us to actually progress through the game a little bit. If you remember in the last episode, I have collected 20,000 souls and used them to buy this tower key, like I said you should do as soon as possible. Well, now it's time for us to go and cash in that tower key. Because up here, once you get the tower key, you could finally access the tower that is right there. And do you have anything interesting? Nope. So with the tower key in hand, we are now able to enter this tower. And is it really worth it for 20,000 souls? Like, what is there anything interesting in this tower? Anything good? Well, there is a lot of good stuff, good sir, in this tower. For starters, if you fall down here and then fall down here again, there will be a ladder that you could kick down and voila, you could get up to the roof anytime you want. But why would you want to get up to the roof anytime you want? Well, because there is a bird nest here.
Me, pickled pea. Me, pump-a-rum.
Yup, every time you come to this bird nest, they will be talking. But there's something special about this bird nest. This bird nest, if you ignore them talking, this bird nest, if you drop a item like, say, a firebomb and a black firebomb, make sure you leave them. Do not discard them. Leave them, and you only need to leave one. They will get excited, and when you pick up the item, you will see that it has changed to a different item. And I don't know why it's not letting me leave these goddamn firebombs. Here, let's take that off. I want you to leave this. Thank you. So, in this nest, if you leave certain items, and there's a lot of items to choose from, the birds will swap it out with something different. In this case, if you leave a firebomb, you will get a large titanite shard. And if you leave a black firebomb, they will leave a titanite chunk. That is really, really powerful this early in the game. We already have 2 large titanite shards, and we haven't even made it to the 3rd area yet. If you've been following this Let's Play, or have killed the dragon on your own Let's Play, and come up here and drop a firebomb, which you should have like 1,000 of them. If not, you could buy a firebomb for like 300 souls. You have the power to upgrade a weapon, any weapon of your choosing, this early in the game, if it's not a boss weapon, to +4. And having a weapon this early in the game be at +4 will make anything, will turn anything into mincemeat. There's also a lot of other items we could give the birds right now, but that's all the items I'm going to give it for right now. There's a bunch of lists online that you could look up on what kind of items the birds will take from you. I will be coming back and giving all the items I could to the bird. But for right now, I'm not going to do that because we don't have all the items yet. I just wanted to come up here and get the large titanite shard and the chunk. But we're not done yet. if you come back here behind the Firelink Shrine, you will find a twinkling lizard with a twinkling titanite if you kill it. Twinkling titanite is an item that we will get to use here in a little bit with some certain weapons that you'll be able to find here shortly. And those weapons, pretty good. Weapons that require twinkling titanite to level up are pretty good. And I'll show you what a weapon that you need to use for twinkling titanite when we get one. I don't know if we got it last episode or not, or the last session. I think we might have got one, but I didn't get it yet on this character, so I'm gonna have to get it again. Over here we could get 3 homeward bones, nothing too interesting. Just in case you need that stock of Estus shards, Estus bones. And if you come into this wall, be very careful because you can run off and you will die if you fall all the way down there. But look at this. We are on the roof of, well, underneath the roof of Firelink Shrine. And just in case you don't like the nest, you could come down here and drop items for the birds. And they will switch out the items in this location as well. But if you slowly make your way over here, you will get an Estus shard to upgrade your Estus flask. So that's already 7 Estus flask charges we have, and all it required was to get 20,000 souls. But that's not all. We could head over here and we could bring down this invisible wall, continue onward, and make it to this little ledge behind the king's throne. And what's behind the king's throne? Well, there's a chest. Opening up the chest will give you the Conventus Silver Serpent Ring. And this Silver Serpent Ring is quite an awesome ring, because this ring will increase how many souls you get from killing any enemies or from killing enemies in the game, which is really good, especially this early in the game. This is one of the few reasons why you should get the key as quickly as possible, because not only do you get a free Estus shard, well, not a free Estus shard, that Estus shard costs 20,000 souls, but you also get that ring. But we are not done yet. There is another tower we could explore, and there's some more goodies in there. We also get the access to the bird nest as well, and it's just, there's so much good stuff behind this tower door that you could get by just, all you need is 20,000 souls. And that might seem like it's a farm this early in the game, and yeah, 20,000 souls is like, what, probably like over 5 level ups for me. I could have had like 5 or 6 level ups just from 20,000 souls. Yep, would have been at least, probably would have been more. Probably would have been like 7 or 8 level ups right there. No, maybe 7 at least. Oh. Bye, elevator. I didn't really want you to go down. I don't know why you went down. But as I said, we're not done yet. If we head up here, we could get this item right here, and this item is a Firekeeper soul. This Firekeeper soul is quite a unique item. I will explain more of what we could do with the Firekeeper soul here in a little bit. But make sure you grab it, because you never know what you could do with it, or you might change up. I don't know what I'm saying here. Just if you're in the area, might as well grab it. You might want to use it later, maybe not. Now this may look stupid to all you new people who never played Dark Souls 3 before, but I'm gonna run off the ledge here, and I don't think I had enough health to pull this off. Nope, I missed anyway. Oh boy, there's another death on my death counter. I hope y'all enjoy the death counter in the top right, because it's about to escalate here as I attempt this numerous times. Alright, attempt number 2. I will see you guys when I get back up there. Ooh boy. Editing. Why won't you just open up and let me through? Don't you think I suffered enough, game? Thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, attempt number 2. Here goes nothing. Woo! And we didn't make it. So what I'm attempting to do here is to get that item. But to get this item, you're going to need to fall off the edge of the bridge that I was on, like I've been doing. And you want to make sure you don't jump off the bridge. You can either walk off or you could run off. And a majority of the time you will make it. But if you jump off, you will not make it, and odds are you will plummet to your death like I have been doing. It takes practice, but eventually you will be able to get the item. And it's not even that great of an item, but you know what? It's there. I'm somewhat of a completionist. I like collecting as many items as I possibly can on every single character. So I am going to make a bold attempt and keep trying until I get it. So let's actually line up our shot here. Here goes nothing. Oh, we finally did it. And for our reward, we get the Firekeeper outfit, which consists of a robe, gloves, and skirt. There is no headpiece for this outfit. So once you get these 3 pieces, you do not have to worry about looking for the head. But we're not done. I recommend you heal up because you're going to have to fall down again. This time it will not kill you, but it will take a lot of damage. Oof, that's a lot of damage indeed. And you will find an Estus ring at the bottom of this tower. And this Estus ring will allow you to increase your HP restored with the Estus Flask. What does that mean? Well, it pretty much makes the Estus Flask get an extra upgrade. When you burn these undead bone shards, your Estus Flask will get upgraded like your sword. So if I burn that undead bone shard I have in my inventory, it will become Estus Flask +1, and with the Estus Flask ring equipped, it will make my Estus Flask, instead of being +1, but +2. It doesn't show it, but it will heal like a +2 Estus Flask. And we get to deal with this asshole again because I forgot to kill him when I was running through the levels again. So let's just beat the fuck out of him real quick. Look at how amazing this weapon is. And look how, please, get up. I don't know why. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh, that death counter. This counter's going up, isn't it? Oh man, what am I, like at 8 deaths by now? 7 or 8 deaths? Oh, Swordmaster, I'm gonna kick your ass. So, hopefully, I could show off how amazing this weapon is and not fall off the cliff like an idiot. And I just want to go through. Thank you. I don't understand why they haven't fixed that yet. Just unnecessary frustrations. Alright, Swordmaster, this time I will not die. I do need to kill y'all too, though, just in case y'all come to life. And another You have an item. Fading Soul, great. So, just because of the new character, my stats are a lot different than my previous character. That's for reasons we'll find out here a little bit later. Because this isn't going to be my main weapon. There is another weapon I have been planning to use on this character. Oh, excuse me. And we'll be getting that weapon here pretty soon. Not too soon, I believe, though. It depends on how a certain side quest will go. But a Swordmaster, I need you to die. I also need to not fall off. Look at that damage this thing is causing. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will want me to just main this weapon all the way to the end. But that's going to make things too easy and too boring. I mean, I might switch back and forth from this weapon. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. But there is another weapon I do want to use on this character. And when we do get it, I will be upgrading it to +4, maybe +5, depending on how long it takes for me to get it. And I will be maining that weapon for a good majority of the game. Unless I change my mind, I'm going to use something else. And we are done in Firelink Shrine. There is nothing else we're here to do except talk to this guy.
Then you're a brasher lad than I thought. You can make better use of this. I don't need it. Not now I've flown the coop. The Undead Legion of Farum is a caravan of undead, sworn by wolf's blood to contain the abyss. The Legion will bury a kingdom at the first sign of exposure. Joyous bunch, really. Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the door to the wolf blood. Even accursed undead want to believe they're special, it seems. I pity the sorry souls. Gaining admission to the Legion is
So, Hawkwood here is going to be telling us of some flames that we're going to probably have to snuff on in the future. It's pretty cool that they have him foreshadowing events that will be happening later on in the game. But that is pretty much all that... well, there's one more thing I want to do. I don't know if I've shown it in the last session, I don't remember, but Grey Rat here, I have already given him Loretta's bone to progress his side quests. Or I mean, to progress his quest line. And I already had him give me the curl up emote, which you'll be able to get after you refresh the Firelink Shrine and talk to him again, and he'll give you this emote. And I did it all before I fought the old Greatwood, so now he's in his next phase of his quest line.
Ah, there you are. I was thinking. You know I'm a petty thief. Well, perhaps I'll go on the prowl. Everyone's dead or hollowed away anyway, right? So I might as well fetch some weapons or treasure for you. Well, what do you say? Thank you. You will not be disappointed. Grey Rat the Thief was once a well-known name. Until I ended up rotting in a cell.
So Grey Rat will...
Goodbye. Deuce.
Grey Rat, after he stops being depressed for Loretta, and I'm going to mess around with my sounds real quick. I want this to be max, and the rest should be fine. Grey Rat will stop being depressed, and he will ask you to go and loot. Yeah, go loot the undead settlement for new equipment and stuff. You want to let him do this. Because when you let him do this, it will give him the opportunity to increase his inventory that he sells to you. And there's a lot of good weapons and equipment he will find. And you don't have to worry about a thing. You don't have to go to Undead Settlement. You don't have to mess with anything. All you have to do is send him, and he will disappear. And after he disappears for a little while, say until you defeat the next boss, he will come back and his inventory will be increased, which is very nice. But because he is going to disappear for some time, he won't be accessible as a vendor while he's gone. So if you have anything you want to buy from him, say standard arrows or fire arrows, which I'm probably gonna I'm just gonna buy 50 for now. I would highly recommend you buy what you need from him right now, because once he's gone, you won't be able to buy anything from him until you defeat the next boss that you're currently on. There is no time limit for this quest. Well, there is, but it's a huge time range. And you could send Grey Rat off to pillage, to raid, to loot the undead settlement in a huge majority of this time. But depending on what boss you're on, he will not come back until you kill this boss. I will show you what the time is after we are, once we get there, once the next time, once the new timer starts, per se. But yes, Grey Rat will be gone for a little while. I already upgraded this +7. But Grey Rat's going to be gone for a little while, and we won't be able to use him as a vendor for a good while. But it's worth it, let me tell you. Very, very worth it.